Okay, final league action from the European League between Felix Stenitzer, defending champ, on the top, and Patrik Pfeiffer at the bottom. Felix has taken both standard and modern 2 games to 0, so Patrik is trying to claw back some points here. Is this Slivers in Legacy? I've never seen Slivers in Legacy. This is Patrik playing Slivers in Legacy. He's against Felix's traditional deck. We always see him play this. It's Eldrazi in Legacy. There's an oops from Patrik, so I wonder if he's accidentally chosen his modern deck. No, he hasn't accidentally, because he's got Tropical Island and Tundra in there. But he doesn't have a lot of slivers. I think he could have played Sinew Sliver before combat there. Probably, considering he's got 2 brainstorms in hand, he's got 1 brainstorm now. Oh, he can daze, just nice. It's a good pickup from Patrik. How's he going to play this? Oh, he can't daze, yeah. Me and Patrik are both half asleep because he cast the Thought Knot through the Cavern of Souls. He could have still brainstormed in response and hidden his cards. So now he's got some defense against it. Oh, I was going to say defense against the Thought Knot, but not. He's going to try and race here. I don't know if he can win a race. Second Thought Knot down. What's it going to expose this time? Gale Rider Sliver down. Lethal on board now for... So can he survive this turn? He could double block a Thought Knot Seer here. Just for the card draw. Yeah, I think I favour double block in the Thought Knot. Massive land flood here from Patrik. And another land off the draw. At least here he can fire up the Mutavault. And so he's got a viable blocker against the Thought Knot Seer. We'll see what Felix has got coming down. Nothing on Felix's side. Yes, I think although the Wasteland does check the Mutavault. He could have Wastelanded the Mutavault and then gotten in with the Thought Knot there. It's just a bit of muscle starting to get onto the board now. See if Felix recognises that line of play to take the... What's he going to chill us? Probably for 2 would be a good one here. Yep, Chalice for 2. For some reason he tapped 5 to get that chalice. Oh, because of the amethyst, yeah. So Patrick's going to be able to get rid of a couple of the cards he doesn't want here. He's going to be able to hard cast Force of Will from the next turn, but with that Cavern of Souls in play, it's not as good of a play. And you feel Felix is probably just a reality smasher away. Dismember's going to do some work here. Probably take the Sinew Sliver or the Muscle Sliver. And this is kind of telegraphing a bit. I think it's a triple block on the Thought Knot here. This is a play. Well, he's still got the Wasteland to check the Mutavault. So this is going to wipe his board, wipe Patrick's board here. Felix is out of cards. Again, he's just flooding. Any Reality Smasher still for the win here for Felix, as we see what he draws Ivog, and so it's going to find the answer next turn. Mutavault cannot block. Yep, there's the Wasteland in response. And again another land, so we're going to game 2 in Legacy. I'm not going to pretend to have any idea what Patrik can do sideboard wise here, because I'm not familiar with slivers in Legacy. I'm not really familiar with them too much in Modern either, but one big problem he seems to have here is from Felix's Chalice of the Void, because all of his threats seem to be at about 1 or 2 mana. So chalices for 1 and 2 are going to be crushing here. Very difficult to deal with. He kind of needs the draw where he can swarm the board, but build up a, because you could see from his lords that he had there that they get big very quickly. Just a couple of crucial dismembers at various times did the damage. Aether Vial is going to be handy. Both players keep their hands. Aether Vial is going to be very good because it gets around Chalice. Because you see the Simian Spirit Guide there, we're going to see a Chalice for 1, I'm guessing. Oh no, he's going to Chalice, going to wait a turn. Play the Ancient Tomb, and he can actually Chalice for 2. Yeah, I think I take that damage if I'm Patrik, because Muscle Sliver is going to outclass it pretty quickly. Crucially here, what is this? Chalice for 1, okay. Crucially here, no Cavern of Souls. So it'll be interesting to see if he bought in his, if he boarded out his counter spells. A sinew sliver. And so this is the power of the slivers, how he builds them up so quickly. He's got to be aggressive. He's got 12 damage on the board next turn. Just see what Felix brought in here. Drew, sorry. Well, he's got a Blister. Blister is not Eldrazi. A 6/6. So now Patrik is on the lookout for that. Well, he can't actually play that sliver that gives everything flying because it's 1 mana. And he can't even play an Ether Vial anymore. Because Ether Vial is 1. It's going to get counted, yeah. Caracas does nothing on this board because there's no legendary creatures. I think I would have played a Flooded Strand just to thin my deck. As down comes the big boy. Just on defense at the moment. He's going to tick the Ether Vial up to 3. Felix with a Ballista. Let's see what Patrik draws for the turn. A Force of Will. So they're still in the deck. And it's going to be able to be hard cast next turn. Felix with 1 card left. I've got lots of idiots at my house. Now the question, does he keep up Force of Will or does he cast a sliver? He's going to cast it. I think he really needs to crack those Flooded Strands to thin the deck. As a second Smasher comes down. A lot of power on the board now for Felix. He's just looking for probably a Dismember. Although he can play Ballista to... What happened there? What did I miss? It looked like something just doubled. I don't know what's going on there. Oh, he requested a rollback because he forgot to attack. Okay, so he did the same thing. Swung with the Eldrazi Mimic. He can play Ballista for 2 next turn to... Or the Ballista's not actually going to do anything to remove a blocker. Crystalline Sliver. That could be tempting. It would take Dismember off the table. Down to 6. I think he needed to block there because 2, 4, 6. Felix has got 6 creatures to 4, so he's going to be able to... One of them's surely going to make contact next turn. Okay, 6/6. So I think he used a bit defensive with the Force of Will. He probably needed to play that out last turn. It's going to check a Smasher. He's going to take a 2 damage here. So that's lethal. I think he's got a... Yeah, he's going to trade. All his dust is going to just 2, 4, 5 mana. He's still too short. Okay, that's lethal. We're going to game 3. Winged Sliver. Game 3 now. So all his 5/5s can fly over the top. So Patrik steals game 2 when it looked like he was on his last legs. His players go to... So yeah, I thought that was 1 mana for some reason, that flying card, but it's 2. I think 2 is the magic number here. 2 lands, so yeah, he can... Nothing to play here, but Force of Will, and importantly, no Cavern of Souls at this stage for Felix. Endless One for 4. Well, this could be a good spot for days. He chooses Force of Will instead. Probably just to make sure he has the mana to play something on turn 2. Discarding the days. Yeah, it was either days or crystalline sliver. Now it's kind of a race. It's like I dump all my slivers, but the problem is you can see they're all 2 mana. So if next turn Chalice for 2 is going to be crushing, I think it'd almost be a scoop. Okay, he's going to Chalice for 1. I'm not a huge fan of that. Huh? 2. Oh, because Ancient Tomb taps for 2. Yeah, I think that's game. I don't see how. You look at them in the whole hand. 2, 4, 5 2 mana spells. He's going to concede right away. Yeah, he's just showing Felix's 5 cards of 2 mana. And Felix is going to take Legacy 2 games to 1.